I'm Writer Eliah Richards, and here with me today I have the head coach of the varsity volleyball team, Shayne Thompson. So as it stands, from what I've seen, volleyball has the highest win rate of all Stars Mill's current fall sports. How have you practiced with your girls for you to have that?
You practice like you want to play. So practice is always going to be tougher than the games, just like when you're working on learning content for a test. You want the practice to be harder, so when the time comes for the test, you're prepared.
All right. And going into this year, what were some things that you wanted to change from last year, or some things you also wanted to keep?
We definitely wanted to carry smaller teams for the whole program. We had a lot bigger teams last year, and it was really hard getting court time for the players. And then by carrying smaller teams, that allows us to get our rotations down faster and figure out who's going to be playing where and be more effective.
Oh, what were some of the cuts that you made for those smaller teams?
Well, last year we carried 16 on varsity, and this year we carried 12. We ended up pulling up one player, but so what that does is that allows us to get a lot more players into the game so they get that varsity level experience.
Oh, that leads into my next question. Okay. Because this year I was seeing that you only have one freshman and one sophomore on your team. So
for varsity, we only have one sophomore, and then the rest are juniors and seniors. And so what that does is that gives us a lot of experience with our seniors, and then also our juniors, they're going to help bring up for next year. They'll be the seniors, and they'll have that experience, but they're still getting a lot of court time and reps on during games. So then next year when we bring up more players, the cycle will just continue.
Okay, so you're preparing for the next year, really?
Correct, always.
All right. So how have these changes that you've brought to the team affected you as well?
I think that it's forced me as a coach to really look at who plays together well in which positions, which rotations, to be able to try to find the best fit with the program so that we could be the most effective.
What are some of the criteria that you're looking for when you are being selective?
First and foremost is always to make sure they have the right attitude. Talent we can work with. How much effort you're going to put in we can work with, but if you don't have the right attitude and you're not willing to work hard, then we don't need you in our program.
Demand excellence.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And that wraps it up. Don't forget to check us out for more news on theprowlernews.org and check us out on social media at SMHS Prowler.